What's up, ladies and gentlemen of cyberspace? Cthulhu the Dark One back with you again with another figure review. This time we're taking a look at the modern Thundercats 4-inch line, Cheetara, who, might I add, is very hard to find. She is about, for every case of figures a store may get in, there is one of her in it. So, if you're planning on getting a Thundercats collection, and you happen to be walking through a store, and you see her hanging on the shelf, for a whole set, you might want to pick her up first. Um, that being said, much like Deluxe Mum Ra with his bat wings, this one tends to leave a little bit to be desired, guys. Um, I mean, great paint apps, nothing suffering on that. I mentioned early on with Lion-O, Tiger, and all the other ones about the Lynx technology, the little magnet cube on their back that they use for the play feature. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good gimmick. Like I said, I'd rather have that than something, like a big button or, some kind of hindered articulation to make them swing a sword or, some kind of spring-loaded mechanism. But with the guys, doesn't, it's on their back. Wily Kit and Cat, they're so small it doesn't really even matter. You're not going to do much with them anyway. However, Cheetara, it just pretty much almost ruins it. It's just bleh. Could have at least painted the same color. She does appear to have a neck joint, but because of that, it ain't going anywhere. Also, because of that, she's very lean backish. I don't know if you happen to notice, but keeping her feet, and you can even see how it is bent there. I'm not holding it a weird way. Her legs actually, at least on mine, angle out. Her left one actually worse than her right, or her right one, sorry. I forget I'm backwards. Her right one actually worse than her left. I mean, when I took it out of the package, it was like, whoop. Did the old hot water, cold water trick to straighten it out. I've done that a good 4 or 5 times, and this is about as straight as I can get it. Like I said with Mum Ra, with his bat wings, it just leaves a little bit to be desired. No mid-body articulation whatsoever, not even a waist joint, which would have been at least nice, so she can look some other direction than semi off to the rightish. But good arm articulation. Just kind of, this one just comes across, I guess because of its smaller scale and they can't hide as much, as being kind of cheapish looking. I mean, the paint apps are great. You can see the eyes. You can see she's even got the little spots on her in her hair, her boobs, a little Thundercat symbol that you can actually make out the cat. But just, I mean, I get, hey, it's a female figure, make it a smaller frame. Hey, it's a female figure, let's, not have a square hip. But these leg joints are just so janky designed, man. I mean, that's the top one there. It goes in and out like that, at an angle. The next one down is slightly below that, and instead of being straight across, it's slightly angled also. And it can turn. And then right below that, where that cuff piece is, I guess you could call it, like her legging, that's a spin around joint. That one's actually fairly straight, left and right. Single knee joint, no ankle, which probably would have been a horrendous fail anyway. Probably actually made her, if it's possible, slightly harder to stand up. Yeah, it's good to have a set. I mean, I'm glad I found her for that. It's just, this one, much like Mum Ra with his bat wings, could have used, I don't know, like 5 minutes more design work. Because other than if you can manage to get her to stand for a display, or, I've even debated shoving her in the Thunder Tank just so I wouldn't have to worry about her falling over, but it's really hard to get her to stand. I mean, like I said, I, on mine, have to have her feet like that. It's actually better than it was. Like, I used to have it almost like that to get her to even try to stand. At least that looks like a sort of normal stance. guess. She comes with her bow, which again, I might have just got the shit packaged Cheetara. This was actually even more crooked than it is now. I've also done the hot water trick to try to straighten it out, and this is about as good as I've got it. Really, just soft plastic. The 4 inches, they retail for about $8. I hate to talk bad about Thundercats, I really do, guys, because I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the new show. But inevitably, in every action figure line, there's going to be a couple hits and a couple misses, and this is definitely one of the misses. Like I stated before, she is kind of a rarity in standard packaging, so to get a whole set, you may want to order her online, go ahead and splurge. The cheapest I found her before I just happened to walk in a Walmart and see her was about $20, which is overpriced, but you get one. But other than that, if you're looking to, get your kid into playing with new Thundercats toys, you might want to skimp on Cheetara, because short of sitting in a Thunder Tank or getting her bitch ass in the kitchen to make Lino some pie, that'd be about the only useful thing she does. She does actually hold her staff, sort of. I mean, it just slides through, so you have to, whatever she happens to be setting on, and she lacks just enough arm articulation to, like, hold it long ways without bending it worse. So, kind of a miss, but still pretty good, I guess, in terms of look and show accuracy, and it's good to have a whole set. Now the only one I am missing is the Deluxe Groon, which I am hunting for. I really don't want to pay the online price for it, but I may, just to finish up my set. I probably won't get the Tower of Omens playset. It just looks like garbage. I've seen a couple reviews on it. It can be nice to have for a set, but not thrilled at paying the money for it. Same kind of goes with the Thunder Racers that snap on the Thunder Tank. Interesting toy idea. Yes, you get a free figure with them, but eh. So anyway, this will wrap up Thundercats until I can find Groon or more new toys come out. I am starting up a Marvel collection, actually, so I got got a couple Marvel Universe figures I'll do. Actually coming up soon, probably right after this one, I'll do a kind of special 9/11 Heroes thing with some figures I found, and I got the new humongous Marvel Universe, the new Sentinel with electronic lights and sounds, so we'll get a vid for that too. And of course, still coming up, if anyone out there in internet land is curious other than what I look like, other than my beautiful hands, on my 50th video, I will appear on camera and introduce myself to everyone. So there's that to look forward to, I guess. But anyway, so got some Marvel stuff coming up, so stay tuned.